joining us right here on the Top 40. Nyla, thank you very much. How you doing?
Yo, thank you so much for having me. I'm doing good.
For someone listening to this or watching this, if you had to introduce yourself, it's a moment to be vain. Who's Nyla?
Nyla Symone is a radio DJ personality. I would say I'm a combination of hip hop and hippie. I love hip hop, and I'm also very into nature. I anyway, I'm nerd. I'm a hip hop nerd. And just a music lover in general. I love pop music. I love AfroBeats.
That's what's up. Let's talk about music since you've opened up that can of amazing worms. What's big right now? What's on your playlist out in New York?
What's big right now? Definitely this Doja Cat album is streaming everywhere. G Herbo just dropped his project. I haven't listened to it yet though, so I can't really say. Oh, Moneybagg Yo's new project, A Gangsta's Pain. It's a great album. We got Lil Wayne on the intro, which is legendary. So definitely, I think Moneybagg's my favorite project right now. I'm loving Burna Boy's Bank on it.
Yes.
That gets me the feels. And for R&B, I'm going to go with her. She just dropped a new project too.
Oh yes, back on my mind. Had her on the show last week. You mentioned Burna Boy. When it comes to Afrobeats and just African presence in New York City and just on radio at large, what would you say we're looking like right now that side of the world?
New York City is home of a lot of Caribbean and African people. So we're heavy on that. We got, I think, Wizkid and Essence in rotation right now.
Oh yeah, the one with Thames.
Yes.
And when it comes to, there's a sound that a lot of people are loving in various parts of the world, but it's always good chatting to jocks from different parts of the world to find out if it's ringing off on your end. Amapiano. Do you know the Amapiano sound?
Amapiano?
Amapiano, yeah.
I'm not familiar. You got to give me hip.
It's one of those genres you have to experience it for you to really understand it a little bit better. But I was just curious also to find out if it's getting some form of play or relevance in NYC.
I'm not hip to it yet, so I can't say. I can't speak for New York City. But now that you put me on, I'm gonna go dig into it. I'll start supporting it if it's hot.
Any acts you feel like people need to zoom in on?
Artists that I feel like people should zoom in on. Definitely. For me personally, it's Moneybagg Yo. There's this new artist from the West Coast named Blast. He's really dope. He's like a singy rapper, but his song had a different West Coast bounce to it. So it's I don't know, it's a good combination. So Blast is definitely one of my favorite newcomers right now. Kaylin For Real has some good music. Trying to think of some New York. Oh, Jay the Prince from New York, great music. Coi Leray, Jack Harlow.
If I'm an African artist pulling up to NYC after this pandemic, which parts of New York you feel like a definite must go to?
Oh, you definitely gotta go to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
definitely gotta go to Brooklyn. There's a lot of fun Caribbean nights we're slowly opening back up, but there's a lot of fun Caribbean nights at SOBs. But Brooklyn definitely probably has the best Caribbean African parties that I would go to. And Queens has a lot of great ones too.
And diversity of music, where if I pull up to this club or maybe a space that they play the best music, be it hip hop, R&B, Afrobeats, is there a specific club or space?
Yeah, the favorite club that I like to go to is called the DL. It's in the Lower East Side, Manhattan. The DL is a good time. But there's another club in Queens. There's one in Queens, not La Boom. La Boom is cool too, but they play a lot more Spanish music than African and Caribbean. But it's still a very fun time. It just depends on what you want. Yeah. And also even Jersey. I started partying in Jersey because Jersey's curfews lifted before New York. Jersey's a great time. There's a club called Barcode. It has a pool, crazy lights. The music is great. So yeah, it just depends on where you want to go.
Most definitely. And if people want to follow you on the gram, where do I find you?
Definitely follow me at Nyla Symone, NYLASYMONEEE. So many E's. I'm sorry, Instagram. Somebody got my real name. And we gotta get you to come to New York. Seriously.
Most definitely. New York was part of the plan last year, but then this pandemic happened. So yeah, now we're stuck in the motherland. I'll let you know prior. Because getting the American visa, apparently it's also a mission. So let me pass that test first.
Word, I totally get that.
Appreciate it, Nyla. Thank you very much. Nyla Symone, Power 105, connecting right here on Metro.